Libras, what's good in the hood? This is, of course, Rachel Stebbins Navy, aka Villagio Strega here with your April 2021 reading. So guys, camera angle's a little bit different, hopefully, so you can see some of what's going on here on the table. In fact, maybe I should back this up a little bit more. There you go. Now you got it, Libra. And there we have it. So keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone. So keep what does and leave the rest. We're going to do a Celtic cross style for the month and clarify that up. Of course, I'm going to draw the 5 cards from the bottom, see what else Spirit wants you to know here with an animal spirit card and a goddess card. So without further ado, reading for Libras for the month of April. And guys, like no bullshit, there are 2 ducks sitting right over there, a parrot over there, and a dog out the door. So it may get noisy, just a little bit, here and there. Hi, Icarus. Icarus wanted to be included, so there you have it. Okay, coming out with King of Cups energy, Libras. Some of y'all just want everyone to be happy, and yes, it may involve a higher commitment. We got the Hierophant energy, so you know, major arcanas are the major important ones, or the major arcanas are major, yeah, exactly, something along those lines. Got Queen of Pentacles coming out for your goal, your destiny. Slow-moving sweetheart of a knight for the Knight of Pentacles, manifesting here with the Magician card energy in your recent past. Let's see where your future's headed, and then we're going to pause for a moment, pick up the reading from there. What's new this month? Beautiful. Got the World card energy. Okay, Libra, so we're starting out April here with King Cups, right? We know messages are going to be coming in. He's all about that emotional love, that higher self kind of energy. But he's also very community oriented. He's very merry. He just wants everyone, again, to be happy. He's got a lot of emotional stability to him, is the other big message here with the King of Pentacles energy. So you could be dealing with a masculine energy, perhaps fatherly figure, but more like a hey, what's up kind of dude. He can weather many storms. The King of Cups can. Why? Because he's already seen a lot of trials and tribulations. He's already been through a lot. And like I said, there may be some messages coming in for you this month here. But while he's like, okay, I want everybody to be satisfied, emotionally fulfilled in my life, especially those I love that are in my environment. He brings maybe not necessarily grounded energy like you would see with the Pentacles, but something very similar to, or that just encounter where like you can rely on him. You can rely on him emotionally. You can cry on his shoulder if you need to, kind of energy. That's, Libra, what is popping up with his energy currently. Now, there may be something crossing this as the challenge is, if you're looking for that emotional satisfaction, it may be time to make a commitment. Yes. You've got the Hierophant here. Hierophant speaks of course, higher commitment, but authentic higher commitment, authentic spiritual teachings, an authentic spiritual teacher. This is you conforming somewhat, yes, to maybe some sort of societal thing. Taurus energy, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or Taurus time season with this, but again, it's mastering something, but it's through the advancement or the commitment of something else or someone else here within society. So yes, higher commitment. Let's take a look here, though, what your goal is in relation to them. Well, you've got the Queen of Pentacles out. Now, she is a very, very Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, yes, because she is a Pentacle. So you could be dealing with those time frames or those individuals potentially, feminine aspect or feminine energy, over the age of 35 typically. Very, very wise, has a lot of wisdom to her. Good intuition, very grounded, very practical minded. Does not talk a lot. She's not a big outgoing individual. She tends to be more reserved in her nature, and when she speaks, she's speaking with wisdom. She's speaking from truth. She's speaking from the heart. She works hard, plays hard. She's had her share of rebirths. Certainly has the purest of intentions with things, and she's typically surrounded by nature. She has a presence to her, but often she prefers her quiet time out in nature, or being surrounded like plants in her environment, and maybe a few pets as well. She does like nature and animals. So your goal may be to have this kind of stability, this kind of financially grounded, financial stability, as it were. But preferably, you're either taking some time for yourself out in nature, or you're creating this environment for yourself with natural surroundings, as it were. Now, more in the distant past, you had the slow, sure-footed, ever-cautious Knight of Pentacles. He is, I don't know what's going on in there, duckies. He is, of course, the slowest moving knight in the deck. Why? Because he is cautious. Because he is practical. But he's very, very generous with his time, his resources. He's very mature. He's very wise. He comes with his own financial security. This could be an individual between the ages of 25 to 35 years in age. And he's very gentle with his nature. He lets go of his ego. He's a very, very gentle soul. You could have been dealing with that, or a situation that called for it. This is also, Libra's, money coming in very slowly. You were waiting for it to come in. It was taking its time coming in financially slowly in the past. More recently, you're the Magician. Oh, yes. You've mastered something here. You had all the tools you need to manifest something. You had all the knowledge and wisdom to make this, to transform or transmute whatever energy you were attempting to manifest. And you did so. This is you taking on something, whether it's new or something old, something you were revitalizing, or something just generally you wanted to manifest in your life. You did it with this kind of energy. Now, where you're headed. Okay, well, the cycle's ending. We know that because it's the World card. Again, I see a sense of mastery here with that laurel wreath. And, of course, usually she's holding a double-ended candle, much like the Magician, which, again, shows that she's gained knowledge and maturity from a situation. Maturity is the key word here. She has all the fixed signals around her: Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Energy is all with her and present. And she herself is ready to end one cycle to begin another one. This is the end of the Fool's journey, yet it is also the beginning. So there's some sort of a new, exciting path you're on, which is why you were manifesting it here. But it may involve a higher commitment of sorts, right? Taurus energy here, lots of Taurus energy out on the table for you Libras. And Mars, putting things into action with that Magician's energy there as well. So let's take another look, see what your attitude is about the situation. Okay, we've got the Lover's card energy, choice cards out. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Your outside influences are the Wheel of Fortune, luck being on your side. I got to take this one too. Where are you headed? Where are you headed, Justice? Is this the inner emotions? Or is this is also, wow, with the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. We got the Justice card energy out, too, with that outside influences. Okay. All right. What else we got here? I saw somebody was poking out. Where did you go? I know you're there. Yeah, there you are. That's your inner emotions. Looking to the future with the Page of Swords, Libras on the collective. And hey, the Jumper. Okay, we've got Three of Wands energy. Bottom of the deck, beautiful. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, let's take a look at these guys first. This is telling me your inner emotions. You know a decision had to be made or has to be made this month. It may involve a Gemini, yes. It may involve your soulmate. It may involve your twin flame. But it is a profound decision you make nonetheless, and it brings about a sense of balance. Okay, that's your attitude. It's like, okay, I got to get this done. I got to make this choice. It may pull at my heartstrings a little bit, but it's there nonetheless to make. Now, we've got the Wheel of Fortune card that came out first. That's Jupiter energy. That's about expansion, Libras. And then you had your Justice card, your own. You came into your own reading, Libras, with a Justice card energy. That's about ending of a karmic cycle, as we see here with the World card energy as well, and facing some sort of karmic reality. Justice being served, indeed. So you've had a stroke of luck here, Libra, or you will have. For the month of April. This Wheel of Fortune, told you it would get loud. This Wheel of Fortune energy is indicating that time was on your side in a certain circumstance, and justice being served. Again, that karmic cycle of things. This could be legal things even. Justice being served in your favor in the face of legal matters where you got lucky in a situation. Or simply just life on life's terms. This is your external influences, Libra. Your inner emotions. Well, you're very thoughtful right now, or at least you will be for the month of April. You're very contemplative. You're making plans because you're on this new journey, right? And you're needing to make a higher commitment so that way you and everybody else can be happy. Why? Because you want this finance. You want this stability. You want that little piece of nature, it seems like. To nurture your soul here in your life, and you want the abundance to come with it. So you're making plans, you're having these thoughts. He's ready to take action, yes, because he is a page. He's also setting forth on something new, but he's looking towards the future here. These clouds also represent underdeveloped thoughts. So they're the unconscious things that you may not be aware of, or they're underneath the surface of your actions you're going to take. More ideas, more thoughts, more messages coming your way for sure, to put you forth in a new direction here, Libra. And finally, your overall energy card for this reading, Libras, is the Three of Wands. You're watching your ships come in. You're like, hey, I'm taking charge of this situation. I've manifested. I've made changes. I may be making a higher commitment to something. And now it's time to just let it all happen. Go with the flow of things. Here's what you can control. Here's what you're in charge of. Here's the action and the resources you take and the resources you have to put things into forward motion or to keep them in motion for yourself so you can reap in the rewards of things. Find that emotional stability. It's a zoo. Okay, so Libras, Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. Ten of Pentacles, not surprised to see the Fool card out at all. You got the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Let me break this down to you a little bit more here, guys. So we know that Ten of Pentacles is somebody who's either inheriting a home, gets some sort of stroke of luck with finance, stability. It's creating stability. It could be a home you inherit from your parents, because that wisdom is still there to help learn from until you are able to master or you are able to mature, right? Much like that World card energy again. What it is to maintain it, to keep it secure, creating a solid foundation for the futures, Libra. And you've also got, this is all a new experience. This is what you're after. You want this abundance. You want this wealth. You want this time. You want family togetherness for many of you. And the Fool card energy is, it's something new, right? It's something new and exciting, something you haven't done before, something you're inexperienced about, and you can only let faith guide you in this circumstance. Now, while justice may be served and time is on your side in one way, and there's this slow moving finance or energy of an individual coming towards you, you're manifesting it. You're the one saying, hey, this is what I want. This is what I want to be committed to. Or maybe you weren't certain you wanted to commit to it. Maybe it's even marriage for some of you. Maybe it's this ideal lover coming your way. And it's like, okay, I want the money. I want the kids. I want the house. This is our dream life. And we're going to do it now or never kind of energy for some of you Libras. For others of you, this is you taking the reins in your own life. This is you saying, you know what? Here's where I'm at. I've mastered A, B, and C along the way. And now this is what I truly want in life. I've matured from this situation. But some of you may be either dealing with somebody with a little impulsivity, or you yourself may at times be impulsive about things. It may mean letting go of somebody who's been irrational or insensitive at times. You got to watch for that. But it's transformational nonetheless. Then you also have the Queen of Swords energy. Now, we know that she is cold because at times, cold at times, or can be kind of cool-tempered, as it were, because she's no stranger to sorrow. She's already seen a lot. She's had a lot of mental anguish in her life already because she's transgressed from the Ace of Swords all the way on through. So she knows what it's like to be backstabbed. She knows what it's like to be up late at night and with that insomnia, those worries, those doubts. But she's mastered it. She says, okay, I control this in my life. I can control my thoughts and my emotions. I choose to be this way. So she's also the tough love energy. There may be a moment here in the month of April for some of you where this individual is met by her energy for sure. And Libra, you're also taking on Three of Pentacles energy. Three of Pentacles, of course, is mastering a skill, trade, or craft. Yes, through apprenticeship, through learning, through higher achievement, and through it's something you master where you gain more finance from of it. It also is the card of collaboration and teamwork, which is why this individual is here instructing this individual here, the energy over here. It's a collaborative effort of sorts. So there's a lot going on, but there's a lot of wonderful too. Major Arcana cards out again. We have the Fool card energy, Gemini energy, Libra energy, Jupiter energy, Mars energy, and Saturn energy, which is about structure. So there's a lot of energy here, Libra, that's really telling me that April is really the month for you to focus on your home, to focus on your finance, to focus on your leadership, to focus on learning and achievement and commitment. Sorry, I forgot the Taurus energy here of the Hierophant. The commitments you make that are for the greater good for all, that secure that stable foundation, that come with that knowledge and wisdom as you're making plans for your future here. Now, let's take a quick look. I'm just going to kind of put these to the side as I pull three more cards to clarify this reading. Let me see what else Spirit wants you to know. These have three cards to clarify the reading for Libra. Okay. Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Okay, one more, please. Okay, two more, I guess. All right, so we've got Ten of Swords and Five of Swords. Interesting. For some of you, Libra, there may be like something you're letting go of, and this is why it's hard to commit, I think, is because you've got two fives out here in that Ten of Swords. You've got grief and sorrow, the card of pessimism, and you've got the card of challenges, the winner or the loser kind of stance, the conflicts. So here it is, right? Here it is with the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, that, you know, if I do this, this might happen. It's a little bit of worry in there because of the emotional component to things. But you have to remember that while three of these cups in typically are knocked over, and you can wallow in them, you can stand staring at them, they're not going to refill that way. You do still have something to be hopeful for in a situation here, Libra. You're recognizing that something is over, though. Something's definitely coming to an end in the month of April, but with it comes a new beginning, of course, and then it also has this element of excitement, of beautiful structure and solidarity and safety and security with it that perhaps you didn't have before. This card indicates some drama, some potential backstabbing even, some sort of struggle coming to an end. Why? So it can begin again. But the challenge is to keep things in balance. You're making a decision. Remember, we saw that choice card come out, the Lover's card come out. You're having to make a decision, and you're trying to weigh it all out. And believe me, Libra, within that decision is a better option than another. And it's up to you to get through all that information. Or maybe it's through a stroke of luck. We had that Wheel of Fortune come out too with your own card, the Justice card energy, that things are in your favor. And then all of a sudden, it's like the light bulb goes on for you this month here in April, Libra, where you're like, I didn't see that coming, but I'm so grateful it happened. There's going to be like things that line up that you're like, oh my gosh, that's how I got here. Or that's where I was and now I'm here. Look at this. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be wonderful for you all, truly. It's going to give you the stability you're desiring. Spirit, what else would you like Libras to know? Okay, the Dove. The Dove energy is about sexuality, peace, divine inspiration. The dove has long been associated with female sexuality and maternity. Early pagans considered the dove a symbol of the female sex organs, and Christian faiths in which the dove is primarily a symbol of peace and divine inspiration likened the dove to sexual reproduction. Although Christ was born of a virgin, he was conceived by the Holy Spirit, which is represented by the dove. In the Greek mythology, Aphrodite, the goddess of love, was born from an egg nurtured by a dove. In the painting, the dove is Aphrodite, who is embracing her son Eros, the god of love, and his wife Psyche, who represents growth and integration. So there you have it. There's dove energy. You can wait now. Snow. Okay, one more, please. Spirit, if I may, see what else Libras need to know for the month of April, please. There it is, Green Terra. Start delegating. Yeah, we saw that with the Three of Wands energy to cap off your reading here is the mastery in delegation. Ask others, including me, including Green Terra, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Libras, ask for help. Delegate. That is indeed one of the cards to your reading this month. Well, my friends, my dear Libras, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring that bell for me down below and leave me a comment if you'd like. I wish you all the very best this month, and everybody stay safe. Blessed be.